How's it going, guys? My name's Dankiewizard, and today we're doing something a little different. We're gonna play a little game called the Backrooms, right? And now, I don't normally do horror games. That's not usually my style, mainly because, like, I really love horror as like a genre, but I haven't found any horror games as of yet that really like feed me well, you know, in that genre. I normally just stick to movies and stuff like that. But I saw this and it actually looked really interesting. It's pretty much this Reddit post. This guy just made this game and put it up there for pretty much for free, you know. So all right, yeah. So that's all the stuff I want. It says headphones are required, so I guess I gotta wear my bright green ass headphones. Don't look at it. All right. So basically, if you don't know what the Backrooms are, I'm sure you all know what the Backrooms are, but I'm gonna explain it anyways, just because it's something to talk about while I walk around for a little bit. It's what happens when you no-clip out of reality. You know, sometimes you can end up in these, right, mono yellow rooms with this moist carpet and the buzzing of fluorescent lights everywhere. You know, it's just these endless hallways. And there's a picture of it, and like, there's something really captivating about the image that the Reddit user posts of it. You know, it looks very simplistic but very spooky at the same time, you know. So I'm supposed to check my watch every 30 seconds, huh? Yeah, I guess that's keeps me from going insane. So I'll just do that then. Actually, instead of doing that, instead of checking my watch every 30 seconds, what I think I'm gonna do is this first run, I'm just not gonna check my watch at all. I'm gonna just go, because I want to see what happens. I hear that this game doesn't have any jump scares in it. That's what it says online anyways. So I'm not too worried about like looking behind me or anything like that. I have to say though, the atmosphere is incredible. They did a really good job with the random generation, because I know random generation could be a gigantic bitch in video games. Oh? Guess I'm supposed to just... Hello? Pressing E, right? Yeah. Can I exit, please? I'm a little confused. How come I'm not exiting? What's happening? Oh god. Everything's going to shit. I have no idea what I'm doing. Did it work? No clipping beneath the background. Did I die? I don't know what the hell happened. I guess I died because it said no clipping beneath the backrooms. That's weird. I'm not sure why that didn't work. Okay, so I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna just ignore the walls and just ignore my watch and just go. Because I'm pretty sure what happens when you ignore your watch is that you like go crazy. Go stupid, you know? I kinda wanna see what that's like. Yearning for old moist carpets. It's funny is that they actually use a lot of the the video effects that they use in here are actually video effects that I use a lot in my videos. You know, being a vaporwave aesthetic channel and all that kind of stuff. They got the noise wave warp and the chromatic aberration effects that I use all the time. Alright, so not checking the watch this time, just going and seeing what happens. Interesting. I've seen a little bit of video on this. I know the carpet starts to like move and stuff, which is pretty cool. I actually kind of like that. It reminds me of Spooky's House of Jump Scares. That was a game that I played a long ass time ago, and I actually really liked that game. But there was one monster in it that turned all the floors and the walls to like the same blood red intestine texture, and it would move, right? And it was super like nauseating, you know, and it made it super hard to find the doors. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this game. But I'm not getting scared so far, really, you know? I mean, it's not like, I know I haven't really played for all that long, but they've done a very good job setting up the atmosphere and the environment. Because this looks exactly like how I imagine the Backrooms would look. But, like, I don't get a very big sense of dread. Except from that. Not sure what that is, like a siren or something. But, I'm not getting a very big sense of dread, you know? I know there's supposed to be a monster in here somewhere, but I haven't seen him yet. I think what would make this better is if the monster jump scared you, and I'm not always an advocate for jump scares, but I think what would make this better is if when the monster showed up, kind of like in Slender, how whenever you looked at him, it kind of made that like striking piano key noise, you know? Because no one really wants to get jump scared, but it made you like dread turning around almost every time you had to do something in that game. Like when you're stuck in the bathrooms or something like that, and you hit the dead end room, and you were just sort of like, you know, turning around like, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. That was really good. And that, oh, there it goes. Yeah, here we go. Going insane. That's what I'm talking about. So, I have actually done a little bit of research on the Backrooms in preparation for this video, I know. And I know that this room, this expanse that I'm in right now, is known as level 0 of the Backrooms, and there are 3 known levels. Alright, so this is level 0, it's the basic one, you know, you no clip out of reality and you end up here. Level 2, or level 1 I mean, is you know, the next level, and that sort of happens whenever the lights turn out and turn back on, and there's no known way to trigger it. They say after like 4 days or something like that of being in here, that's what it's like, and then we'll end up in level 1, and that's looks the same, except the monsters are a lot more aggressive and the lights turn out a lot more and it's a lot more dangerous. And then level 2, they showed a picture of it and it reminded me of like the tunnels underneath Disneyland, you know? Oh, it's turning more black and white. It reminded me of like the tunnels that you see underneath Disneyland, like the industrial concrete tunnels with the tubes and stuff like that, and like the steam. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to go crazy. This is really cool. See, if it did something like this more often, I think, without me having to check the watch, because like I have to check the watch every 30 seconds, you know. I mean, that's pretty. Oh, there it is. Oh shoot, I want to look at it. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh, I can't even look at my watch. What's going on? Anything? Anything? My screen's oh, I'm dead. Okay, so that's what happens when I look at it. I just die. That's pretty neat. 4 minutes. Okay. This time I'm actually going to try going through it on looking at my watch a little bit, because I want to see if that really does anything. Slipping between the nothing. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, level 2 is supposed to be like the sort of industrial tunnels that you see beneath Disneyland, and it's supposed to be really dangerous, and no one has ever reportedly gone further than that. So I don't know if I can actually get down to those levels. I don't think I can, but that would be really cool if that was something that they had in the game. So yeah, check my watch. So I don't know if it has to be 30 seconds on the dot, or if it's just like every 30 seconds, you know, like, so remember who you are and where you come from. I guess that's how I keep the walls from moving. I think that's something that I never would have thought to do, though, is make all the walls and the floor move, because that's a very nauseating thing to do. And making the lights turn out, stuff like that, the knocking noises, that's all really good stuff for the environment, you know. Ooh, that's dark, I want to go down there. Oh, it's gone. The stains on the roof, you know. I really do enjoy that. I wish they had more flickering lights, though. Is this? Oh, it's dead end. That's the first dead end I've actually come up upon. So if we had a monster in this game that followed you around and jump scared you whenever you looked at it, I think that right there, that dead end, would have been a lot more scary. Because then you would have been, you know, stuck in the dead end like this, and you've had to slowly turn around, you know, like in Slender, whenever you're like stuck in a dead end in the bathroom looking for that page. You know, you get that foreboding sense of dread. I think that could really improve this game a lot if they had some, like, completely forgot to check my watch. Okay, yeah, so I didn't even check it for a whole minute and it didn't even matter. Past a whole minute and it didn't even matter. So I think, yeah, I just gotta check it every now and then pretty much, and I'm just gonna be fine. As soon as I start to see the crazy effects, I can literally just check my watch and fix it. So I really don't see the whole point of that mechanic. Other than, I guess that's what you do in the actual Backrooms, is check your watch. I think what would be cool, if instead of checking it every like 30 seconds like that, is if you had to check it every like 5 minutes, and you had to check it on the dot, like on the 5-minute mark, you know? Because that's enough time for you to forget about it. And if you don't check it on the 5-minute mark, then you have to go through like 5 more minutes of like crazy mode, you know? Stupid mode. And 5 minutes of that, like while a monster's chasing you or something like that, and you have to like keep, you know, kind of looking at your watch to see when the next 5 minutes are coming up, so that you can get rid of them. I think that'd be really cool, you know? They've got a really cool foundation here, though, with the they got a really cool framework here with the environment, all that kind of stuff. I think that's you know, the hardest part. Actually, I mean, I can't say for certain because I'm not a game developer, but you know, I would imagine that this would be the hardest part of making the video game, is making, you know, the actual backrooms themselves, and after that you can just add on mechanics and stuff. Someone's playing the evil trumpet in the background. 3 minutes 30 seconds. It seems to me like this just doesn't end. I mean, I get that the backrooms are pretty. Okay, so something like that, right? That's my exit. But what happens when I exit? You know, I'm just gonna go back to the beginning. So I wish I had something like that to just go down to a deeper level. That would be more motivation for me to go down, you know? Because I want to see what's down at the deeper levels. See, and now that time it worked in only 3 times. The last time it was like going crazy on me. At least I think it worked. Yeah, I exited live. Okay, so that first time I actually did die. Only took me about 4 minutes. Yeah, so I imagine if I were to just keep going and ignore the exits, then it would just be more of the same thing, and it wouldn't really change anything. So yeah, that's the Backrooms. This is gonna be a pretty short video, but I'm gonna give a little, you know, rapid fire review at the end. I thought that this game was actually really good. It's hard to judge something like this because I have no idea how much time it was spent on this. For all I know, it could have been just a developer like on a weekend, just in his spare time, or this could have taken like months and months. I have no idea because I'm not a game developer, so I don't know how long this stuff takes. But the generation of the Backrooms itself, and like the feeling of dread that I get, in the sense that it's just like, you know, an endless office building, I thought was really good. You know, the lighting was actually really good. The texture on the wallpaper, and like the wallpaper actually looked like shitty wallpaper, and I thought that was really good. So they've got the atmosphere there, and the lighting, the sound effects are all very, very nice. I just think that they need to have more of a sense of dread when it comes to like that monster, and fix the watch mechanics like I talked about, because the watch mechanics right now, I mean, as soon as I start to see crazy stuff, I literally just look at my watch and they're gone, right? But if it was something like 5 minutes where I had to look at it on the dot, I think that would be a lot scarier. Or, for instance, with the monster, if it was something that followed you around a little more. So it says in the description, like in the original post, it says, if you heard something, God help you, because it definitely heard you. You know, so if you're walking around and you hear something, you know, that could be an indicator for the monster, and you know, okay, don't turn around because it's right behind you, you know? That would just put an endless pit in my stomach if I knew that, you know? Just knowing if I turn around right now, the monster will be right there and I'm going to get jump scared. You know, even if it's just a jump scare and it doesn't actually kill you or anything like that, I still think that would put like a pretty big sense of dread in me, not wanting to turn around, especially if they had more dead ends, things like that, where I know I had no choice but to turn around to try and exit, and I had to try and get around it. So I think the watch mechanics and the monster, other than that, the movement's a little bit stiff. Maybe they could clean that up and make it easier to, I guess, run away from things. But other than that, I thought the atmosphere was actually really good. So that's my rapid fire review. The game is pretty much free online. I mean, it's got like a name your price kind of thing, so you can put $0 for it if you want. But the developer does take donations, and if you have the money to do it, I would recommend helping out the developer, because it's little games like this that get creative minds started up, and in the future they're gonna make go to make awesome games. So think of it as like a long-term investment. So any money I make from this YouTube video, I'll put into the developer. Not like I'm gonna make any money from this YouTube video because I've got 4 subscribers, but that's just my 2 cents. But I thought the game was really good. I'm gonna put the link in the description to the Reddit post. This guy literally just put it online, so I'm gonna link that in the description so you guys can go try it out for yourselves. Try it out in the dark room with the headphones and all that kind of stuff. You'll probably get a much better feeling for the horror in the game than I did, because I was talking to you guys the whole time. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna leave all the links in the description, all that kind of stuff. If you like the video, make sure to let me know. My name's Dankiewizard. Peace out.